just want you to see what he looks like. This is his face, just so you see what he looks like.
Very good looking.
Good looking guy for sure. I'm gonna show him another song by Han. I think I'm gonna show him the song Volcano. Let's check out this next video.
What does that mean?
What do you think that means? To me, you're already a sin. I think it's like,
what does that mean?
you don't have to hide anything. I know the good side, I know the bad side.
Oh.
I'm here to protect you either way.
Wow.
I think.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
which makes sense with what he was saying earlier.
Right. I'll embrace your wounds.
I'll embrace the wounds you've shed. I love that. I mean, there's nothing more powerful than, what's the saying? If you don't love me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But I think that's really sweet, is saying, like, you know what? No one's perfect.
Yeah.
Everyone's wounded. When you cry, when you lash out, when you show me your wounds, I'm just going to love you. I'm going to hug you.
I know you. It's okay. No one's perfect, and I love you either way, so you're already a sin. Yeah, maybe that's what he's saying.
I wonder. Or is it a mistranslation?
Maybe.
I just want to talk about the scars and the wounds that cover our hearts.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something that you and I have been talking about, that I've been exploring so much in personal relationships, is like those scars and wounds, that heartbreak that we've experienced in the past, those hurts that we've had from our parents, our siblings, our friends that might have left us. It leaves an armor. You know, it's...
We bring Eli on this channel, by the way, to get deep. If you want to get deep, you bring Eli on. This is what it's about.
Yeah, you know, I can't stop myself.
No.
But yeah, the scars and the wounds that covered my heart, and if you could notice them, you were so warm when you hugged me tight. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, is that those scars, those wounds, there's only one way to take them off,
Right.
and that's by somebody loving you and hugging you tight and just saying, like, it's okay that those scars, those wounds are there. You're safe to take them off now.
Right. That hits deep.
Depth with Eli.
No, it's great, man. It's true. I mean, this is stuff that we can almost all of us relate to. So, no, I love it. Yeah, no, it's beautiful. Wow. You can wound me next. Wow. Like, that's how much I love you. That's how much I'm here for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can wound me next. Like, I'm here for anything you need. If that even means that you have to hurt me, if that makes you feel better, fine. Like, I'm sacrificing myself for you.
It's actually beyond that. It's not I'm sacrificing myself. It's I see that your wounds make you act in irrational ways, in ways that have you lash out, sometimes, most of the time, to the people you love the most. Sometimes you treat the ones you love the most
Fuck, that's deep. Yeah.
The hardest.
Yeah.
And he's saying, you know what? When you do that, I'm gonna hug you harder. Because that's what you're really asking.
Wow, that like makes me think of some of my past relationships too. Wow, like being able to look past that, like, because you feel like, what the hell, you're lashing out on me? Like, I'm the one that loves you so much, but being able to look past that
to be non-reactive.
and say, you know what, I know you're hurting and I'm here.
Oh yeah,
that takes a special person.
Well, that takes a special love.
And a special person, man.
And a special person, and to know the difference between abuse, and that's another conversation.
Right, that's another conversation.
You know, the difference between a reactive pattern and an abusive relationship.
Totally. Because when do you have to draw the line at some point? It's like he's becoming one with this person almost. But do you think there's a chance he could be talking about himself? And himself being this wounded person.
This is my first time watching it, so I'm taking it at face value that he's
talking about a loved one.
That he's found this person that he considers the love of his life.
Yeah.
That warms him like a volcano.
Yeah.
That he will stop at nothing. The depth of his heart is with him or her. You know, to be there for their all, for their pain, for their nastiness, for their kindness. And to hold it all in the space of love.
Yeah.
You know, I wonder if this person thinks they're evil. You know, I wonder if they've even potentially said, like, I'm bad inside, I'm not good, I'm not not worthy. And this might be some kind of a love song saying, I don't care what you think you deserve, I love you.
Right.
Max.
That's what it felt like for a second. You professing your love.
No,
I hear you. I think that's astute. I think there's a good chance this person that he's speaking about looks at themselves more than negatively as the sinner. Either way, he's like, it's so reassuring to this person who's potentially listening, if this is a real person, that no matter how bad that I'm here, no matter what. But even this might not be enough for that person, right? Because that person's trust, for whatever reason from their past, might be broken. That even a song and even a message and even a consistency of saying, I'm here for you no matter what, and being and showing up, even that might not be enough.
That's always true.
Right.
We can't control what another person reacts to our love.
Right, exactly.
Our love can't do anything to change another.
Right.
If you're in a negative spot, I can love you through whatever.
Right.
But your feelings are your feelings, and your downward spirals are your downward spirals. And yes, I might be able to hold space for that, but I cannot hold expectations that it will change it.
Correct. And this could potentially not be healthy. There's a romantic element to it, and as beautiful it is in a way because it's so real and honest. This could be potentially a bad thing for Han in the long term. You know, obviously I'm not going to tell him how to live his life, or I don't know what's right from wrong a lot of the time, but just from my experience, like we talked about earlier, there's a fine line between, you know, being there for someone and also being abused by someone or being, you know, taken advantage or neglected, and you have to look after yourself too. So there's a point where it's like you're giving your whole self to this other person.
It's a really good point, Max.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a really good point, and it's like such a deep conversation about relating in relationships, and especially relating in relationships with somebody who might be suffering.
Sorry. Yeah, exactly. We don't know this other person. We don't know how much work they're doing on themselves. We don't know how much this is exaggerated. But, you know, there has to be some onus on the other person as well to want to get better and to want to change. And anyways.
Good. Keeping it real, keeping it going.
I mean, there are some beautiful lyrics in this in terms of like a pure, like intimate, romantic, I love you kind of letter to someone.
Absolutely, especially lifetimes over lifetimes, you know, time after time, in sickness and in health, but it's beyond in sickness and in health, it's in sickness and in mental health.
Right.
You know, it's like, it's romantic in a Disney-esque way that is lovely. And I think, you know, touches at our heartstrings. Like, I know it touches at mine. Boy, do I want that.
It's true. It's true. Disney-esque is a good way to put it.
But who doesn't want to meet the love of their life?
Especially when you're young and you kind of fantasize and romanticize about relationships, and you want, exactly, who doesn't want that?
I'm
right?
old and I still do it.
It's true. Wanting someone forever and ever, and having that person who you're soulmates with, or however you want to call it. Yeah, who doesn't want that, right? It's
Yeah.
true. It's true. It's true. The song's actually really grown on me just from like a melody standpoint too. I like the beat. I like his tone. There we go. That's the boy Han Ji Sung. That's my boy.
I like him.
You like him?
I like him.
That's fucking awesome. He's such a real. He's a real one. I just wanted you to see what he looks like. This is his face, just so you see what he looks like.
Very good looking.
He's a good-looking guy for sure. Just like little clips of him. He's just got this quirkiness about him, and this,
Yeah.
you know, and he's
not traditional, you know. He's got his hair done in different ways. He's like, I see more feminine than masculine, but
right.
You know, definitely own style,
Yeah.
own mannerisms,
Yeah.
Own way of moving,
Yeah,
of
exactly.
being in this world, and a lot of people won't get that.
No, exactly.
A lot of people won't get that, especially straight-laced bro types.
You looking at me?
Yeah. No, you get it. Of
Eli
course.
thinks I'm a bro. When he's at his best, just like as free and as expressive as you can imagine.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah.
When anyone, you know, and I've met most of my friends would consider themselves aliens.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, they don't fit in. We don't fit in with normal.
Would you look at me like an alien?
You know, I consider you an evolved human.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you ever had a period of time when you really felt different, like really different. Like, I do not fit in this world at all.
Yeah.
I felt that.
Yeah.
And most of the people that I like become friends with have felt exactly that.
Right.
Okay, like, we're not talking about like metaphor here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fit in this world.
Right.
I don't know why I'm here.
Right.
And I don't know how to relate to somebody like you.
Right.
But the beauty of that is that at some point you have to forget about what will he think about me and how can I just be me.
Yes.
And in all the weirdness of me, how can that shine out? And when that shines out, it's the most beautiful flower to blossom, you know, because it's a unique flower in a field of roses.
Totally, man. Oh, yeah. Well said. Well fucking said. Dude, you would love this guy. You would love this guy.
Yeah, we'd probably be buds. He's me in a different body. I do stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. And this is why I think he's inspiring to so many people, because you see him, you hear his background, you hear what he's, you know, goes through and how he feels like an outsider. Then you see him just being himself completely, this goofball, quirky, saying what comes to mind, expressive. It's like, fuck yeah, I want to do that. I can do that. You know, and and look how people are responding to me. People love him. I think maybe that's the message, right? If you find that you, which is what we're all kind of working on, finding ourself, our true self, and you can express that and share that with the world. It's an amazing feeling for a lot of reasons, but one of the major reasons is because you connect with people in a real way. Yeah. You know, you're not putting on a facade and they're not connecting with the facade. Can't connect with the facade.
Amen.
All right, guys. That was fun. I hope you enjoyed that too. Letting your hair down?
No.
Metaphorically?
No,
Okay.
We're just going to get a side pony to say goodbye.
All right. Appreciate you guys. Love you, buddy. All right. Peace, guys.